And now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And on the mound now, Ethan Small. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And now it's going to be Johan Rojas. Missed with a changeup. And we are underway here in San Francisco. And a pitch. Ground ball left side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a throw, and so they end up with some speed on at first.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
This is Bryson Stott. That's in there. And that's strike one.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
0-1. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Step off, throw to first. Back in there standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That's inside.
That's excellent location for a pitch like that. Looks like it's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can command it and hitters have to respect it, just keep going in there until they make you make an adjustment.
Towards first. Finds its way through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here's Bryce Harper.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
First and second, no outs. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Lifted in the air, right center field. Soler snags it on the run. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And we check out the guy in the 7th spot, Harry Ford.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him. Make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Kyle Schwarber stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Rojas, the runner at third, stop at first, 1 gone. That one at the knees for a strike. Got the back going too soon. It's strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Got him swinging for the K. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a single might score 2. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. kicks and deals. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in San Francisco. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. What's the word on him?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
And digging in for San Francisco, Jacob Wilson.
The third baseman, Jacob Wilson.
The pitch. There's a strike.
I think one of my favorite things about Nola is his consistency, Boog. I mean, we talk about his strikeout numbers and everything else, but the fact he's able to produce the way he does, start after start, makes him a valuable piece for any team he plays for.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
So up next, Otto Lopez. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Lopez, in his third season, 27 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. A wind in the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Alex Verdugo. There's a strike. Two outs, base is empty. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And the 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Connect on the curveball, struck him out. Giants are down 1-2-3. Scoreless after one. New inning getting started. Here's Pete Alonso.
This is a guy that really has the ability to be more than just a slugger and a home run hitter, but to hit for average, to get on base, and to drive the ball out of the ballpark.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson the sunbird, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
That one way inside. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Got it by him for the pay. Harry Ford will hit next. There's a strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Fastball for a strike. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 2 away now. Rodolfo Castro getting ready to hit. That just misses, and it's 1-0. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That misses, and it's 2-1. There's the strike at the knees. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch just misses, and it's 3-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting up, the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Down the third baseman, Brett Beatty. First pitch, and he just misses. Left-hand hitter waits. And another ball. And it is 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Castro around second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. In the air, right field. Soler gets under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Phillies with the run-scoring double. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping in the long ball threat, Jorge Soler. The wide to kick the pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
Up and in, and the count is 1-1. Ripped to third and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched. An absolute missile. It almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Next pitch is outside, and that's ball one. Good eye in that spot.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a fly ball to right center. On the move. He's got it. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now it's Dominic Smith. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Home team down a run here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And that one missing low. Next pitch is outside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Giants go down quietly, still behind by a count of 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning, so digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. And a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Outside. Ball 1. The pitch. And that one pulled foul. And now the lefty. And another ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Right side. 1 up, 1 down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
And now here is Harper. Flied to right his first time. In there at the knees. Strike 1. And delivers outside. That one ripped. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The batter, the designated hitter, Kyle.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fastball for a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And that's off the inside edge. And a count 1-2. In the air, left field. Verdugo gets under it. And that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the center fielder, Elliot Ramos. Nola back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that's in the dirt. Wouldn't chase that time. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And it's caught for the out.
Batting in, the first baseman, Patrick.
So digging in, Patrick Bailey. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And that one off the outside edge. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
One down, base is empty.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's filled up.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Nick Allen, the next Giant to hit. That one finds the corner, and that is strike one. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. And now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And there's a base hit to the left. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, third baseman,
And up next for the Giants, Jacob Wilson. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. On the ground. And foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one not close. 1 ball, 1 strike. Line drive and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So the Giants leave 1, and it remains 1-0. Back here at Oracle Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. The pitch. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0. Marsh measures 6 feet 4 inches. 28 years old. And he was a second-round pick back in 2016 at the Belton Fires. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
the batter,
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. One out, base is empty. Chop to third. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Harry.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Harry Ford. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. They say a win.
0-1.
Just missed. Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Two down, nobody on.
That's ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The 3-1. In the air to left center. Verdugo gets under it. And that is that. Bottom 4 and digging in for San Francisco, Otto Lopez. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Rojas makes the grab. 1 down.
Up next is John. The left field.
Digging in, Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, out towards right center. And there's 2 away.
The right field. Number 2.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. That one down the line. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
So man aboard. Will Smith, the next Giant to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Soler off of first with 2 away. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Two outs. And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. Righty delivers. Struck him out looking. One hit, one left. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Phillies 1 and the Giants nothing. We go to the top of the fifth. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Rodolfo Castro. Here comes a pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. That catches the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Next offering misses down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And the pitch. And that's a little bit high. And the count is 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
On the ground at first. Into the outfield, base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Now third baseman,
Brett Beatty stands in for the Phillies. Doubled in his first AB. And there's a foul ball. Ground ball could be 2. Beats to second, out there. Back to the pitcher at first, and it's offline.
Well, they had the chance of turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter now, Johan Rojas. 1 for 2. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Go to second.
But I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Next pitch misses way outside. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and found ground.
That's such a frustrating play for an outfielder. You know you should make this play, but you never really had a chance because of the bad angle. What should have been an out turned out to be a double.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the fifth. Ball 1 there. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Number 67 getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Coar getting loose as well. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Home run number 10 on the year, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob and gets the home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now the right fielder, Bryce Harper. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. This one's smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back and they add a run. It's 4-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Just off the outside edge, and that is ball 1. That one pushed foul. Two outs. And another ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And caught on the warning track. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the DH, Dominic Smith. Nola back to work. On the ground, right side. Stop. Fires over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
The batter, the center fielder, Elliott.
Here's Elliott Ramos. On the ground to third. Beatty to first. And a couple of quick outs.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Patrick Bailey. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one outside, and that's ball 1. The Giants down by 4, last half of inning number 5. Right side. Harper has a beat on it. Brings it in. And that ends the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 67. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. The pitch. That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
That one's in there, 3-1. The wind of the pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Pete Alonso stands in for the Phillies. His righty-lefty splits there. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Marsh on at first. Nobody out. Next offering is down low.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Right-handed reliever fights that one away. Still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. And that's outside. 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
And they'll do it again. Three and two. Payoff pitch. And ball four, two aboard. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Harry Ford stands in for the Phillies. Ford having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
Next offering upstairs.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And that's outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And another ball. And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Almost gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
And now the shortstop, Rodolfo Castro. Fought off foul.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Kicks and fires.
Right through there for a strike. You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. Brett Beatty stands in for the Phillies.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
There's a swing and a drive. Soler raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly. It's 5-0.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. And that's outside. Ball one. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. And it's even up. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. So they pick up a run on no hits, but they leave 2 men on. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 5 and the Giants nothing. Nick Allen digs in now. Allen not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Just missed.
Ball 1, no
All these
strike.
Giants just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And a pitch. And now
Outside,
2-1.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And that skips in the dirt.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And the righty deals. In the air, center field. Settles under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, third baseman,
Jacob Wilson, the next Giant to hit.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
1-1.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Right through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
1 down, base is empty. The punch out there, 2 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And up next for San Francisco, Otto Lopez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a strike. Inside corner for a strike. And a count 1-2.
1 ball.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
That's inside.
Just off the inside edge.
It's a good take.
Comes a 2-2. Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Giants down in order. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Bryson Stott. And a pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 3. Right.
Here's Harper now. He's already homered here in this one. That one is upstairs. Movement in the bullpen. Kendall Graveman appears to be getting loose. Chafin, a left-hander, also throwing. And he deals. Ripped on a line to center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Kyle Schwarber, the next to hit. And it's fouled away. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Up the middle, and that one handled. The throw to first. Schwarber out of the play.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs with a runner at third. Fouled off. He was late. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Two outs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. One left for Philadelphia as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. And the right-hander back to work. That one pushed to the left and foul. The pitch. And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
Swinging a foul straight back. Pitch
Nope.
misses, and the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
The Phillies leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3. The batter now will be Will Smith. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Dom Smith stands in. And that drops in for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Bounce to the right. Stop. Gets it to first. That ends the frame. 1 left for San Francisco. It's 5-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kendall Graveman.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Pete Alonso stands in for the Phillies. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The pitch. And the slider just misses. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Ryan Barucki getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. And a pitch. He was late there. Strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Ford in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. And that one sliced foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Wouldn't
That's
chase
ball
that
two.
time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Slider misses outside. Ripped to short. On to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, shortstop, Rodolfo.
Next to hit, Rodolfo Castro.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Here's a strike, 95 of that one. And now the 0-1. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Got him swinging. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, but they hold a 5-0 lead. And we're back onto the bottom of the 8th. Now at the plate, Elliot Ramos. The pitch. Out to center. Settles under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Patrick.
And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Matt Brash, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Barlow getting cranked up as well. 1 down, base is empty. And the 1-0 misses low. He swings and fouls one off. The wind and the pitch. And another ball.
Down.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Fouled off left side. The wind of the pitch.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Chafin.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
The third baseman, Brett Beatty.
And here it comes. And that one a little below the knees. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Kicks and deals. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Next pitch is outside. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. That one in there across the letters.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
2 outs. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back here in San Francisco, bottom 9. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Jacob Wilson. Here comes the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. That's a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
On the ground, out to short. Tosses across the first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Otto Lopez.
He's 2 outs away. Otto Lopez, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. On the ground to the left. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex.
So it's their last chance in this one. Alex Verdugo, the next Giant to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. That's in there. 2-1 now. That one the other way. That's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Soler stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Verdugo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ripped on the ground to second, and that is the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Giants, no runs, 3 hits. No errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.